G'day guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you the Big Agnes Copper Spur UL2 high volume. Okay, so this is the bag guys, simple grey bag. Let's open it up. I've already opened this before, so this is not exactly what you're going to get straight out of the box. So that's my ground sheet from another tent. So this is the actual fly here, and got the poles, and we've got the actual tent there. So, oh wait, and there's I forgot one more thing, the stakes. There are the stakes. So there's 4 pieces to this. So I just want to quickly show you guys the stakes. So this is it here. So this is what they look like. Nice and light. They feel pretty strong. Probably weighs the same amount as a regular pencil, and you get 8 of them. So next guys, I'm gonna assemble the tent. I'm gonna switch to my GoPro now so I can do it with both hands. Okay guys, I just finished setting up the tent. The wind's picked up a little bit now, so I guess it's a good real life demonstration of the tent. Okay, so firstly we'll just go around the tent I guess and have a look around. So this is the high volume. It's I believe 20% bigger than the original Copper Spur UL. Has a vent there that you can pull out, stick on. Got some guy lines obviously, toggles for the door. Obviously guy lines so you can stake it out on the sides. So they've made it really easy to set up. They've made it orange on one side and grey on the other side. I'm sure you picked that up in the setup video. These stakes, they work pretty well I think. This is one of the doors, so there's 2 doors obviously. These zips feel alright. I like this plastic end of it. It feels good. Always so it makes it easy for you to put your finger through. It's always open. and don't do what I did, just put in one. So there's not much more I can say, I guess. This is the mtnGLO version. So I'll show you how the mtnGLO functionality works and performs later on. The material feels quite thin, thinner than other tents I've felt before. I guess that's where they get their weight savings from, but it feels strong enough nevertheless. I'd compare it to feeling like latex gloves. Feels strong. Apparently they have a special random weave. Don't know if the camera will pick it up, but no, it won't pick it up. But it looks like random lines, squares running throughout the fly. Apparently that gives it extra strength. So ventilation, this tent has only one opening at the top for ventilation on one side. Similar design as other tents. I wish there was another vent on the other side, but there isn't. I guess this tent actually tapers in on the non-vented side, so I guess they assume that you're going to be sleeping on the wider side. The ability for the door to keep water out, I believe it's pretty good. So you got some extra material up here to cover the opening at the top, and it runs all the way down and a little bit more at the bottom. So let's go inside the tent, see how it looks. So we have in here 2 full-size mats. I've got the Expert down mat there and a Thermarest Neo Air Extra Large inside. As you can see, it fits both mats. It fills up all the way to the sides, but you can definitely hold 2 people. There's material coming from the ground. I think it's pretty high, which isn't a bad thing, I guess, but I know sometimes you can catch a leg on it, but I think it's a good thing. So one thing I forgot to mention, guys, is that on the inside of the fly there are these Velcro loops that you can loop around the poles so you can have extra stability. Another thing I forgot to mention is above the door there are these pockets so that you can put in the cross pole into the pocket so that it's more stable. So another feature to help keep this door up I just discovered is you could, there's a toggle up here, so you could loop the toggle around one of the loops for the door zip. That helps a little bit. So I don't really know why there's a toggle up here. There's a toggle on this side here to open up the mesh, but I can't really figure out why there's a toggle here. If you guys know, please let me know. So I've just switched back to the GoPro, guys, so sorry about the audio quality. The GoPro has a wider lens, so I thought it'd look a lot better with it on, so you can see more. So as you guys can see, this is what it's like inside the tent. There's not much. This side is actually the side that we're looking at is where you put your feet. It tapers in a little bit, not by much. So guys, this is the other side where you put your head normally, I'd assume. It's a bit wider than the side behind me. There is a large pocket that runs across the side, and there are these holes for headphones. Pocket there, pocket there. Unfortunately no pocket on that side or that side. Vent, and this one's the mtnGLO, so it has a little pocket for the battery and the I've got here. So that's what it looks like. Takes 3 AAAs and it's a USB. So just plug it in and just turn it on. There you go. Don't know if the camera will pick it up, but I will test it at night time for you guys, just so you guys can see how bright it can get up to. So no pocket there. So with the LED functionality, the mtnGLO, you can actually plug in a power bank, a USB power bank. So you don't have to carry this if you don't want to. You can carry the power bank so you can charge your phone and not have to carry this. It doesn't weigh much, but I don't know, for the ultralight hikers out there, might be important to you. So like I said, you can plug in a power bank, but I don't think you can control the dimness of it. So you can, I think it's only 100%. You can't dim it to 50% because obviously the power bank doesn't have the buttons. So I just wanted to talk about the construction of the actual tent body. So we have here, so I guess you could call it a ripstop nylon that goes all the way around here where the head would go, and then it cuts off down here and becomes mesh, and it's all mesh, and more ripstop there, and yeah, mesh all around. The zips, the door zips, they work pretty well, but they can still get caught, but it's no big deal, just a minor issue. The doors now, I believe in the original ultralight, were just like a semicircle and the door would fall into the ground, but in this one, the high volume, it's actually a D-shaped door, so you're not going to have that issue of the door falling to the ground if that's important to you. So to show you here, I read somewhere that someone had dogs and that was an issue for them. So yeah. One thing I do recommend you guys get is the ground sheet. Now I think it's about $100 or $80, something like that. And just because the material is thin, and I do feel like it's easily prone to getting a hole in it, but I've got my ground sheet from my mum at Limelight, which is also a 2-person tent. Fits the majority of the tent, so I'm just going to use that and save myself the $80. I haven't had a chance to test this tent out. I just received it today, but I will go on a hike very soon and I will let you guys know how it performs. So in the meantime, guys, I wouldn't hesitate in buying this tent. I think it's going to be a pretty high selling tent. I know it just recently came out, but I don't think you can really go wrong with this tent.